Alright, so we get, I believe we get 10 free uh, tenfolds for the first part of the Monster Hunter collaboration. Uh, so, since I have a bit saved up, I thought maybe I would do like a few pulls on the Gala summon. I don't like necessarily need have most of the Gala characters. Um, but one of the reasons to pull on this is because the rates for 10 for 5-star characters are higher. So and there's still like some particular dragons and characters that I'm looking for. And then if you get a Gala character, then great, they're usually really good. So I thought I would do some summons on this and not like go crazy with it, but just see if we can get some stuff. I obviously really want the Monster Hunter characters, but like I said, since you get 100 free summons on the banner, why not use some on this, because we don't get any free summons on this. So just having saved up, I can afford to spend some stuff on this. So start out with the single summons to see if I can maybe get the rate up even a little bit more, and then we will we'll do the we'll do the 10 volts. Let's go ahead, try and get that rate up first. If something comes, then great. But the thing is, I think that the Monster Hunter event is like a 2-part event, but the second part comes like a couple days in. So I don't know if that means that there are more characters coming, or what exactly. I'm not really too sure. Hopefully, yeah, it'd be great. But the characters have some interesting mechanics I was reading about. Seems they both kind of have like charges, which makes a lot of sense for the greatsword, but then they also have it for the lance user too. And then there's Fatalis. Like, you can actually get Fatalis as the dragon, but I think it gives everybody 50% strength, and then extra 30 fully abound, of course, if you're dark, which would mean you could potentially get 80 strength as your dark. But if you actually shapeshift, then you get cursed for the rest of the quest, which kind of sucks. So I guess that's how they balance it. If you had it on, if you just have a lot of resources, you can unbind it. And oh, okay, we got a 5-star. Oh, it's a character I don't have. Nice. That's why it's good to summon on Galas, because there's a higher rate to actually get 5 stars, so not bad at all. But so I'm gonna start this over again. Yeah, so the curse thing kind of sucks, but it is cool that it is Fatalis. It looks like we're gonna actually fight Fatalis, which is cool too. But I do wonder, because there's obviously the other characters that are on the artwork. But I think that he was wearing, I think Yuden was wearing the same armor. So I don't know. Fire and light characters. I would assume that one of them would be water, because she's wearing like armor based on a water monster. Guess we'll see. Yeah, so the question is it just like was the part 1 and part 2 referring to just the event, or is that referring to the banner as well? I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, it keeps it literally keeps breaking. What? I got another character I don't have. It literally keeps going 5-star before I can get the rate up. Yeah, it is really good. And I got another character I don't have. Wow. It won't let me actually get the rate up. I mean, that's fine. Oh my gosh, another 5-star. Jesus. What the hell? Unfortunately, it's something that I have like just too much of. But I might be able to unbind another one of these at this rate. There's a particular dragon that I'm like really looking for that I actually haven't found yet though. It would be cool if that thing could show up. But missing the shinobi for my Glio. It's interesting. Today I was looking at the financials for how much Nintendo is making on mobile games. And the Fire Emblem game is still making like the most out of all the games. Dragalia is making it goes Fire Emblem, Animal Crossing, Dragalia. But it's like Fire Emblem's making way more than everything else because it's still not necessarily that generous, and like it's a game, it's like a gacha game based on like, oh, if this is like your favorite Fire Emblem character, we're gonna make like 5 versions of that character. So you're gonna want every one, right? Okay, well then you might have to pay some actual money. Dragalia Lost is so generous that I've barely spent any money on this game. And like right now, I saved up all this stuff just from not summoning on other events that much. and then usually saving to pool big on exclusive stuff, so like limited times things like holiday banners, and then event crossover banners. But it's so generous that they're actually not making that much money on it. But also, it also hasn't released in Europe yet, I believe, so that could also be another thing. Not releasing in every country, or in most of the countries, is another thing that's going to keep you from making money too. But also, you got to think it's obviously it's a new IP, but they are doing these crossovers, which I think are really great. And it must be, you know, like, think about this, it's obviously decent because I keep playing it. Like, if I wouldn't have kept up with it as much if I didn't find it interesting. So, and so far they've done Fire Emblem, Mega Man, and they're gonna do a Monster Hunter one. So I still think that there's potential for something like Square Enix, but I think eventually we'll get another Nintendo kind of crossover. I'd love them to do Animal Crossing. I feel like it'd be kind of weird, but there's goofy stuff in this game. I wouldn't be too surprised if they wanted to do Animal Crossing, they could definitely do Animal Crossing. I think Animal Crossing also fits because it's the next like recognizable thing that's making the most money on mobile for Nintendo, so it would make sense to cross over with it as well. And you could do another Fire Emblem of it. I mean, people really loved the first one that they did. So, nothing wrong with more Fire Emblem. Another Fire Emblem character coming to Smash Brothers today. I think it's at 9 o'clock my time. And then the Monster Hunter crossover for Dragalia Lost should be tonight. It's a pretty good crossover day. I was hoping that I'd get through my first playthrough of Fire Emblem before that happened, but I have not been. Did not get back on it, unfortunately. The way that the newer Fire Emblem game works is that there's essentially like 4 playthroughs. Oh, it broke. Yo, another character I don't have. Okay, so what happened there is it acted like it was a 4-star, and then as it was falling, it started glowing, and then it exploded and turned into a 5-star. It's like the best water healer in the game. Nice. My God. This is going really well. All I'm doing is pulling singles. That's it. Wow. That's 4 or 5 stars already. 3 characters, 1 dragon. Usually on these I get pulled like a ton of dragons, so. Okay, started over again. I got close. I got to 8, and then I got to 8 in a row before it broke. Goodness gracious. Oh, another 5-star. Jesus. Okay, a dragon. Oh. It's one that I already have. 2 fire dragons so far. Man, I'm telling you guys, if you got stuff saved up, pull on Gala's. Like, it's you're not making a mistake. You're gonna find a lot of 5-star stuff. Even if let's say you're still trying to get Gleo. Well, pull. I mean, you've always got a chance to get it, and then even if it doesn't get there, along the way you're gonna find other stuff. Like, you just gotta resist pulling on those non-exclusive banners, because like I said, I just picked up a bunch of stuff that was on different banners just from pulling now. But yeah, this game definitely got like way more generous over time. And as long as you just waited out the early phases of the game, then you probably didn't have to spend any money to get some decent stuff. Now, I've watched a lot of people that have spent a ton of money on this game. But to be fair, like, I think at least most of them, it's probably because they play the game so much. Like, think about this, if you put like 300 hours into like a game that you bought for like $60 or whatever, okay, well then you definitely have gotten your money's worth. But then what about a game that you would play like every single day, that is free to play, you don't have to spend any money on it? You probably don't feel too bad like giving some money back on that stuff, right? Like Larissa over here, she plays Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. She wouldn't feel that bad like giving some money back. Like, she was like showing me the subscription thing that they have now, and I'm like, oh no, you don't need that at all. But she wouldn't feel terrible doing it just because she's probably already played that game as much as she's played any game ever. Yes. Right? Yeah. So exactly, like I feel like there's nothing wrong with like, oh, I got $5. Yeah, I don't mind using it. But I think what is kind of crazy is when you see people dropping like hundreds and hundreds. Now, to be fair, it's like it's their own money. Hopefully, they're financially stable enough that like that's not going to like break them if they do that. But it's completely like beginner friendly. Like, this game, I know for sure, like, you don't have to spend any money on it if you don't want to at all. Like, there are gacha games that are brutal, super brutal. I would say early on, Pokemon Masters was kind of bad too. But that game gives you enough like free units that you could do most of the content in the game. The harder stuff, yeah, you might need some of the stuff, but that game got way more generous over time, to the point where I haven't spent any money on it, and like last time I was able to get both the exclusive things. If you just check the videos on here, you'll see it. Alright, I'm getting close again. We'll see if we can actually get to 10. Alright. Here is 10. I made it. I actually got to 10. Alright, let's try 1 10-fold. I don't mind. It's already been pretty good, but I don't mind just throwing it out there. I feel like I gotta at least try, you know. Okay. Nothing broke. 2 chances. Alright. Nothing there. I'll throw another one in there. That rate skyrockets. And that's just because it starts off so much higher. Alright, 2 more chances here. Alright, nothing there. Three chances. Getting that rate really high. Two. Woo! It's climbing. And there's something. Oh, only one. And it's something I already have. Well, once again, it doesn't hurt to try on these things. I'll try a few more singles. No break. Alright, another 5-star. Dragon. Alright, which siren is this? Oh, this is the light siren, okay. Yeah, singles in particular are really good on anything where the rate up is high, so any kind of Gala event, or if they do anything else like that in the future. Just because from that single chance it's gonna have a higher rate than it usually would on a banner. So if you've got a lot of singles, it doesn't hurt to use them then, because usually you would just be using them to get your rate up, you know, or maybe just get lucky, kind of.
What?
Alright, so that rate should be to 7 now, I think. Oh, 3. 3? What? Three things. Oh, what the heck? I think that's Gala LSN. I think that she was an X. Okay, I had her. Oh jeez, this is tempting to stop on this one. Yeah, I think this is the Gala one. Alright. Well. Got a lot of new characters. Still didn't get that dragon. But I think that's pretty good, and that was like 30 minutes, Jesus. And I mostly just did single summons. But yeah, I think I'll stop there just because we do have the Monster Hunter stuff coming up. But yeah, definitely summon on this if you've got extra stuff to do so. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. I'll definitely be. Maybe I'll even like put some of the if the Monster Hunter like event is fun and stuff. I might. Maybe I'll stream it or something like that. But I definitely will do the summoning thing for it for sure. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Have fun with the Monster Hunter event. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.